All right, we're back again.
Yeah.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Krugersdorp Bowling Club for the third round of today's play. There'll be another 2 rounds tomorrow morning for the men and the ladies, but tomorrow we'll be live streaming the ladies. They'll be on A green. We'll be live streaming then, and then the men move down to the B green, and then obviously 2 games tomorrow morning, and then the finals later on during the day. And I've already spoken, but it's only coming through delayed. Is that okay? Okay, so the matchup this afternoon that we've got is between Ferdi Jansen from Rustenburg Bowling Club and Tobie Gerber from Lisa's Bowling Club. As I said earlier on, they've both won one, lost one this morning. So it should be quite a good game. And then, yeah, hopefully we'll see some really fantastic bowls now. It's horrible when you hear yourself talking.
Okay, let's hear. Testing, testing. Sorry, what it was is actually YouTube was, yes, YouTube was actually playing in the background on the browser as well.
Oh, okay.
I was showing Alan.
Okay, it looks like we got the sound sorted out. So welcome back. Um, yeah, like I said, Tobie Gerber against Ferdi Jansen. Uh, Ferdi playing with Aero Grooves, 3.5 size, and Tobie Gerber playing with Aeros as well with the Quantums, and he plays with a size 3. So Ferdi was last year's champion, the 2025 Gauteng Masters champion from last year. So yeah, he obviously was down for the PBA qualifiers that played down in Cape Town, and he had a good run down there. I think he ended up with a bronze medal. And Tobie has won the last 2 years in a row, the mixed pairs with his wife Karen. And yeah, so this should turn out to be a good, exciting game that we got this afternoon. They're just having a roll up, the try lanes. As per the conditions of play, they played 2 up and 2 down on the try lanes. Mark, just a quick one. On the try lanes, um, a lot of people don't concentrate on the try lanes as much as what they should do. What's your opinion on the try lanes? I mean, it's there for a reason. What's your thoughts on how you should concentrate on try lanes and what you're actually looking for?
Okay, now for me, a trial length I think is your most important thing. You must actually focus on your trial length like you will focus on a game because uh, some people believe in warming up, others don't believe in it. And I found that when I do a bit of a warm up, then I get my lines faster. But if I do not do, then I must use the trial ends to get those lines. Because I think if you can get your line from the beginning, then the weight is just something you either have your weight or you don't have it. There's no training for that. You can't teach someone weight,
Weight
but
control, yeah,
yeah,
100%. Yeah, weight is like a feel, but the line is very important. So yeah, I agree with you 100% that trial lanes are really important to establish the line, how the green is bending on both hands, the backhand and the forehand, and then like you say, you know, the weight. Take the first couple of ends, and then you should start getting a feel for the
yeah.
weights. I agree 100% with you. You're dead right. Trial ends are vital, really important, and a lot of people don't take them as serious as
No,
what they
they
should
just
take
roll
them.
the
They
ball,
just
you
roll them,
know.
yeah.
It's just let us get it over and done with.
That's it. And then we can start the game, and then I can concentrate. Well, you should be
Yes.
concentrating right from the word go, really.
The other thing that I also say, it doesn't mean that if your opponent is first on the trial and then he wants the jack on the 2 meter, it doesn't mean you need to go to the 2 meter, but just get that line.
That's
You know.
that's a good point, that actually. You know, a lot of people, when they bowl, they prefer three-quarter shorter, three-quarter ends, but yet on the trial end, they put the jack on a 2 meter. And
Mm.
I've never really understand that. You know, I mean, you put the jack where you want to try and get it to, and you're looking for the line at the length that you want to play it.
And and you know the amazing thing what I found is sometimes when you when you do the trial ends, so the guy put the jack. If he rolls first, he put it on the tee. So he gets there and it's on the jack, and you roll and you maybe here on 25 or 26 meters. You think, oh, I've got this.
Mm.
Meanwhile, I was not even playing for the jack. I was just trying to get my line, you know.
That's exactly it.
I
Yeah, yeah,
don't care
yeah.
for the jack. As long as I can get my two balls in the proximity while I'm doing my roll up, then I'm happy.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
100% right. 100% right. All right, so the roll up finished, shaking the hands, and yeah, hopefully we can get this game going and see some really good, serious bowls here.
Yeah, it looks like Ferdi is starting off.
Yeah, Ferdi won the toss. See, he's put the mat right on the 2 meter. Yeah, I'm bowling like a three-quarter length end. And you say we were telling me earlier on that Ferdi was your pairs partner a couple of years
Yes,
ago.
in 2024, yeah.
Awesome, man. And you're going to make a comeback as a partnership again.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
definitely.
that's fantastic. All right, so first bowl, Ferdi choosing Platinum's backhand. Yeah, and it's not a bad start from Ferdi. A bit short, probably about a meter and a half, but nice road. Like we said on the trial ends, you know, he's got the road nailed, he's got the line nailed. So now he just has to get the weight a little bit,
Yeah.
and he'll be spot on. Tobie also preferring the backhand. Bit shorter than Ferdi's first wood. Ferdi looks like he's got a really good road there. He's still dropping about a meter and a half short, but he's really hitting the lines very good. It's one thing that you do notice when you watch these guys at this level playing bowls. Their smooth delivery is just incredible, the way it comes out of their hand, nice and smooth. There's no bouncing, there's no wobbling. I mean, it's just a lovely,
Just perfect.
yeah, lovely, perfect delivery. As per the sponsors of the Sables Masters, perfect delivery.
Yeah.
He's
Looks
added a bit too much on there now.
looks like if he's might be holding too there.
Mm. Yeah, Tobie just gets under that wood. Yeah, that could be the shot there
Yeah,
from
that's
Tobie
the
Gerber.
shot.
That's it. Yeah, just to let everybody know, we have changed direction from this morning's direction, and the wind's coming slightly across the green now instead of with the players. So one hand should be a bit more bendy than the other. Ferdi just drew the shot. Yeah, lovely. I think Tobie's looking for the shot wood. Okay, it nearly worked out for me. Nearly got a bit lucky there.
So
Was,
Ferdi just got one.
yeah, one to start off with. So 1-0 to Ferdi on the first end. Okay, that's interesting. Ferdi started off with a mat on the 2 in the first end, and now it looks like he's brought the mat up about 4 or 5 paces. He's probably looking to put the jack on the tee.
Yeah.
Okay, that could be a bit of a shorter end. Okay, so Tobie's just questioning now whether the jack is a legal length. And it looks like he's happy and they're going to play the end. So, yeah, relatively short end for the second one, yeah. He's running through. Yeah, it's a good 3.5 meters through the head. Only Tobie going onto the same hand as what he played, going the opposite direction on his first end. Yeah, and he's got the jack in the teeth. Yeah, well bowled. Yeah, Tobie switch. Okay, Ferdi switching hands now, playing his forehand. I think he might be a bit wide out there. He's actually, the line's pretty good. He's just a bit heavy. Like we said, he's unusual. Played his normal 3/4 end, and now he went to a really short end, and now he's put the first one 3 meters through, and the second one in the ditch. Yeah, Tobie back on his forehand again. Yeah, it looks pretty good, yeah. Yeah, his weight's not bad at all. Just under the line a bit, but it's still a very good ball. Jack level to the. Ferdi also on his forehand. Still throwing it out there wide. Yeah, just lacking a bit of weight. Now just a bit of overcorrection. A meter from the jack. Yeah, okay. He's forced Tobie now to change hands. So Tobie's going to play on the ditch side of the rink. And he's playing on his backhand. Probably just looking to promote one of his own balls. He's carrying a bit of weight. Ferdi back on his forehand again. Yeah. Still throwing it out there wide. I don't know if he's going to get you or not. It looks like 2-2. Ferdi joking around. He wanted to kick it in, yeah. Tobie on his backhand. Weight doesn't look too bad, actually. Got to run out now. It's got this finish. Got to hurry up a bit. You get his nose in front of Tobie's. Nah, he's just fat outside. So 2-2.
Okay, so Tobie have picked up 2 on the second end.
Let's see what Tobie does with the mat now. The first time he's got it, so let's have a look and see. Is he going to go long? Or stick to a shorter end that he's just scored 2 shots on? Yeah, he's taken it up 2 paces from the 2-meter mark.
Seems like they like the 25, 26 meter.
Yeah, he's also gone down there about a 3/4. Yeah, so it's about around about 25, 26 meters. I think looking at the first game, the guys are scared to play longer ends because once it gets past the jack, it just runs like hell.
Yeah.
So I think they're a bit wary of going longer. A very good start with Tobie. Very good first ball. Ferdi following down on the hand. He's just a bit running a bit through the head, about 2 meters or so, Mark.
Definitely around about 2 meters.
Looks like they've settled on their hand now, taken them 2 ends plus the trial ends, and now they're all playing this backhand going down the rink and the forehand coming up the rink. They obviously feel that that hand is going to be truer than the one on the ditch side, yeah. This looks pretty good. Is he going to get there? Is he just going to get his nose in front? No, unfortunately not. He's just still that meter and a half. You can actually see it's funny the different bowls. Tobie's playing with a quantum, and Ferdi's playing with a groove. And you can see Ferdi's line is slightly wider than what Tobie's line is, because the aero groove does bend a bit more than what the quantum does. Yeah. Ferdi chasing his video, I don't know. He obviously likes it. I don't know if he's going to get there or not. It's a very unusual for Ferdi that he's dropped too short like that. He's normally there or thereabouts every wood, Ferdi. He's very consistent. So be playing his backhand again. Okay, he's got a little bit of a slider on his front wood. Has he taken into about jack level, or is he slightly behind?
No, it's behind.
Okay, so he's slightly behind the jack. But I'm sure Ferdi will play the same shot now, just trying to sit that wood.
Yeah, he needs to beat the ball in front of his one here. But he can slip in between for that shot, because I know him as a guy that can draw.
Oh, yeah. That's why he was the champion last year.
Yeah.
It's all in his
Looks
weight, yeah.
better.
All in his weight, yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, he's
that's
close,
a
yeah.
big one.
There we go.
Oh,
Yo, see it run through the head.
yeah. Looked like it was stopping and then
It just carried on going,
starting
yeah, yeah,
up
yeah.
again.
You know, I was speaking to a couple of players during lunchtime, and they said it's actually it's incredibly quick at the moment.
Okay, we'll check now when they update the scoreboard.
Yeah, it must be.
Oh,
Was it
he
one,
picked up two.
two to Tobie? Yeah, he was unlucky, Fat. He played the wrong kind of shot. It was just like you said, you got the inside edge of that one, and it just carried on rolling. I think when you get on quick greens like this, it's who gets to the jack first. Eh?
Yeah, no, definitely.
You can see he's gone a bit longer now. He's probably got the mat up about 2 meters from the 2 meter, down there at the bottom. But he's got a bit longer length this time.
Yeah.
Could be interesting this end. Let's see if
Very
they can
interesting.
stop it
In
within the
front.
2 meter. Yeah. If he hurries and finishes now, it could be good. Yeah, I mean the line is perfect. Look at the line; it's fantastic. Probably about just over a meter out. Yeah, Ferdi's line looks pretty good this time. Yeah, its weight looks a lot better as well. Let's have a look and see how it stops once it gets past the jack. Yeah, he's slightly under the jack, but his weight is not too bad.
Yeah. No, that was actually a good ball. I think he's holding shot.
Yeah,
Oops. Strangle yourself. Oh, yes. Just some interesting facts on Tobie Gerber. It was brought under my attention that in 2024, Tobie managed to get the bronze medal at the SA mixed base, and in 2023, 2024, and 2025, he got the gold medal for the Sables mixed base. So Tobie is actually well known as a bowls player, especially a pace player, if you ask me.
yeah, he plays with his wife in Corin Gerber in those competitions. So I suppose he knows where his bread's buttered because if he doesn't play well, he's in trouble in the evenings. So, but yeah, they play very well together as a pair. In all seriousness, they really play well together as a pair. And a fun fact for you on Tobie, he's Bridget Hasselman's father-in-law.
Yeah, okay.
So bowls is in the family. His son also plays bowls, and yeah, Andrew Neil and
Oh, okay.
Corin Nikki Neil is Andrew's wife, and Corin is Tobie's wife, and Nikki and Corin are sisters, so they're all
Family.
involved. Family affair involved, yeah.
Oh,
Uh, it's unusual to see Ferdi battling with his weight. Normally, he's pretty consistent.
yeah.
He finds it, and then he's pretty consistent after that, getting his weight, getting his weight. Don't know who's holding shot here. In fact, he's having a look now and see.
If I have a prediction, it currently looks like if it probably is Tobie holding there. just.
Yeah, the jack level wood, or the one closest to the jack level wood.
And it also looked to me now like Ferdi have indicated to him now he's currently holding.
Has he got the legs? Because I think his road is exceptional. Yeah,
This is a good
this is going to be the number one shot. Yeah, yeah, that's definitely is. Don't fall over now. Yeah, that's number one. Well bowled. Okay, one to Ferdi. There was a bit of pressure on that last win there because he was short and then through and then on it, and then his last win he just nailed it. So a little bit of pressure on Ferdi.
The score now is 4-2.
Hello, Amanda. You asking that question as Ferdi Villen Rustenburg? Yeah, Ferdi Jansen is from Rustenburg. He plays at a Rustenburg bowling club. The same as Helen and Marissa. They all play at a Rustenburg bowling club. Also a lovely club to go and visit. Got some superb greens. I think they've got there are 3 green clubs, superb greens, and also a lovely atmosphere, welcoming, and the guys there can party. Yeah, the Rustenburg boys can can do it.
They know how to.
Yeah.
It's like at our club at Benoni Bowling Club as well. The people are they're just awesome.
I think it's general. If you look at the bowling fraternity, if you're part of the bowling community and you go on holiday anywhere in South Africa and there's a bowling club there and you take your bowls and you go there for a social tabs in game of bowls, the
Yeah,
people are just so welcoming. It's unbelievable. And I think it's fantastic. I think that's the kind of thing that we need to start spreading around, just how bowlers are sportsmen. Yes, but they enjoy the social side of their bowls. Not everybody's competitive. And you do get a lot of these social bowlers that really just enjoy company and enjoy the bowls.
yeah, definitely. And with them, the clubs are growing.
100%.
It takes time to convince them to join because I think the most common problem why they do not want to join because most of the clubs always say if you play the business league and you're a club member then you're not allowed to play and then they just decide that that's what I found what the problem was in Pumalanga. The guys are too afraid to join the clubs there because once you a club member you're not allowed to play the business league.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the guys just decide no. And if that can just change, you
Yeah.
will get a lot more
Yeah.
bowlers
Yeah. Yeah. Our,
bowling.
our business league runs different here. We have got club members that actually play in the business league, but they normally, you might find one or two club members play in a business league, but then they've got 2 new bowlers with them from
Yeah,
businesses or from their
yeah,
companies or whatever the case. So, yeah, we encourage that, because it just makes bowling sense, I mean, because the new bowlers don't understand what's going on or they're trying to get into the game. And if you can put a club member with them, I mean, they help them along, I
yeah.
mean, it just increases the standard of play. And at the same time, people start enjoying it a lot more because they're playing a lot better.
The funniest thing when I was in Imlo Bowls Club, actually some of that business teams came and say, no, 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 no. We want to play a whole club team because
Yeah,
if we can beat them,
that's it. Want to prove themselves.
yeah, yeah. So there are some of them that's quite gutsy.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
And they're competitive, guy.
yeah,
It's
and I
this
think they're
business league.
better than some of our players.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're probably right. I know Robbie Pickett. He's won our business league probably 3 times, 4 times in a row now, and he plays with his sons. They're all from the same company, and yeah, he plays with his sons, and they're just unbeatable. We've actually had teams that have got three bowlers in the team, and they just can't beat the Robbie Pickett and his sons team.
Yeah.
So you oh, you did right. They're all competitive, and they want to play against the club players.
Yeah, no, serious. They go for you. If they say they want you, they want you.
Yeah,
Then they come for you.
ex list for you.
Yeah. So, we will see now.
Okay, I think the ladies were a bit late starting.
Three. So Tobie picked up three there.
Did he pick up three there?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, so like I was saying, the ladies were a bit late starting because there was an extra long game that carried on down the bottom here doing from the second game. So they've only just gone back on the green. And I know is it looks like Zane is asking, can we get updates on the women's games? As soon as they get going, then we'll give you a couple of updates as we go along on the ladies.
You know, and I know it's a passion of all South Africa, so that the districts must get the schools involved, you know, to grow the sport. In some districts, it's really very difficult
Yeah,
when it comes to that. It's not an excuse, but I just don't think they have the manpower to when the schools actually decide probably to get involved, then there's not enough manpower willing to take on the responsibilities of
yeah,
coaching. You know, if well, my suggestion always is if you can take bowlers that social bowlers, but they did play for the districts and all of that, you know, to get them involved in the coaching of the children.
yeah. No,
Um,
I agree with you 100%. You know, we're blessed at this club. We've got I think 8 coaches at the club. We've
sure.
got 2 level 3 coaches and and then we are 1 level 2, 2 level 2s, and the rest are level 1 coaches. But we are blessed because we've got 8 of them.
Yeah,
But a lot of clubs haven't got coaches like that.
yeah,
The thing is, where I find a problem is that there's this whole rigmarole and story around safeguarding. You know what I mean? Now, if you can get a school that brings a teacher with, I mean, that's actually a person involved in the bowling community or in a bowling club,
yeah,
and you can get them to come with the kids, then it's okay because you're covered with that. And until your coaches go for the safeguarding course, and I know it's becoming a stipulation now of the coaches, BSA coaches. If you look at the standing committee, the BSA standing committee, they're saying that coaches need to get certified as a safeguarding certificated coach, and it gives them cover for coaching youngsters and juniors and that age groups like that. So the red tape that you need to go through as a coach to coach juniors puts a lot of people off. But I agree with you. If we could crack it into the schools and get it as a school sport, imagine how we could grow this
the
bolt.
the amazing thing that I saw actually in Ermelo, you know, was how the teachers actually entered into the business league
Mm,
of the different schools. And if you can just get one of those teachers
yeah,
to get involved with the children, then it's also good.
100%.
But to get them to get involved, that's the thing, because they're also involved in rugby and all of those
Uh,
type of.
Unfortunately, yes. Yeah. Tobie's holding 4 at the moment by the looks of it. Is Ferdi going to come with his last word? He needs to make a plan here, otherwise he's going to be 4 down here, I think.
Mm,
I'm not sure about two of his frontward and Ferdi's backward. I'm not sure. but it's definitely 3. Okay, first measure of the game.
For 3.
Yeah. One suggestion that we took into heart, and we had it here a couple of years ago. We actually not ran a business league. We ran a teachers league
Yeah,
where the
that's
teachers from different schools played against each other. And that was pretty competitive, especially around here. You get the rugby competitiveness with Monash and the school around the corner here, Kenmere. And it's amazing because they have got this rugby competition. So they bring that competitive side to them with the teachers that, when they get out there in the bowling green, it's almost like a rugby match going on out there.
yeah,
But they're competitive. But I tell you what, and they're all sportsmen. They all,
yeah,
were
and
rugby
competitive.
players and hockey players and netball coaches, and they were really competitive,
But that's exactly what we need,
100%. And then you get their interest,
And once you get them, you will get the schools.
you'll get the schools, you'll get the kids involved. Yeah, yeah.
See now, I think you said 4.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, 4. Tobie's gone back to that length that he was. I think maybe Ferdi needs to try and get the mat back. Get the mat back and change the length, because I think Tobie's finding it at this length now. Yeah. It's at about a meter short, huh? He's still under that line, Ferdi. The weight's not too bad, but I think he's still just missing his line a bit. Oh, look at that run. Tobie back on, still playing that side of the rink. And slightly wider, but it's coming back nicely now.
Good ball.
Yeah. Also about a meter through the head, but a good one. Yeah, it's a better road here from Paddy. He sits that backward now. Yeah, you probably get shot out of that sitting that backward.
Yeah, got definitely the shot there.
Okay, now it's a bit tricky to try and see from this angle
I
to see
think
who's holding
Ferdi
shot and
definitely is
holding with the backward.
Yeah.
Is he reaching? Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, well bowled.
That's a baseball.
That's a good one. Well played. Tobie has asked the question, so we'll see. Now he's 2 down. Okay, so you were right, Mike. Good eyes, my man.
Trying. But it's because I've got 4 eyes. Maybe looks like if it's on the line here.
It's coming back well. Just carrying a bit of weight. That's a good ball. I say that, and as I said, it carries on running, but it looks like it could count, eh?
It looks like 3.
Let's see what the marker says. Yeah, 3 it is, yeah. Okay, so
Very
good
simple.
pickup from Ferdi there. Today. Today. Okay, so Ferdi looks like he's gone back to the same length as what he just. It's interesting, Ferdi, we've been watching him over the years. He normally likes a shorter length, and yet now it looks like he's going back to like a 3/4 length, and that was the length that Tobie seemed to find a lot easier than what Ferdi did.
Also, just some interesting facts on Ferdi. Uh, Ferdi won the gold in the open singles in 2024 and the bronze in the Gauteng open singles in 2025. Got the bronze in the PBA qualifier and then the bronze in the Sables Masters last year. And then obviously the two of us in 2024 got the top 8 position
Yeah,
in the men's pairs at the
yeah.
Nationals.
And you say you guys are making a comeback this year.
We're gonna try. Competition is big, young,
Yeah, no
and
competition.
it's getting better.
Mm, yeah,
Oh, that was a slip up.
yeah. I think both of them. Ferdi with his first wood and his second wood, Ferdi was pretty good. He was like a meter behind the jack, but Tobie's second wood wasn't very good. And Ferdi's got to sit that wood, otherwise he's going to run away. Okay, so Ferdi's holding the one shot.
That's now that's now my cue to go and practice.
Okay, Tobie playing his forehand again. He might be running it, but he's got to find something to sit on here, otherwise he's going to run away. There we go. He sat the wood very well. No, what a good shot. I think when you get down here to the 2 meter mark, that's the really only way you're going to get a shot is to sit a wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must be my first compliment in my life from Tommy Smith. No, I'm only joking, Tommy. Thanks very much, buddy. Appreciate it. We're trying to make it a bit interesting and talk a bit of nonsense about other things as well as the bowls. So yeah, thanks, Tommy. I really appreciate it.
The screen is running now.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Okay, just a quick update from the ladies' scores. Like I said, they started a bit after the men because of a long game this morning, or the second game between Desiree and Marianne. But yeah, on B1, Helen is 2-0 up against Marianne Dummer. On ring 2, Layla's 1-0 up against Desiree Steinabel. On ring 3, Shanae is 1-0 up against Elise. 4 is Tabelu. Bridget is 3-0 up against Tabelu. On ring 5, Marissa is 3-0 up against Nikki Neal. And on ring 6, Debbie is 1-0 up against Devon. And as we go along, I'll bring you some more updates as we carry on. I'm trying to just have a look at what the men's scores are next door to the live streaming game. We've got Robbie Pickett is 6-4 up against Morgan. On the ring next door to them, I just can't see that score there. Stitch is 8-3 up. Is it 8-3? 8-3 up against Dylan. On ring number 4, Martin is 6-4 up against Corey Tag. On ring 5, Wilson is 10-7 up against Craig Nickel. And on ring 6, I can't see. It looks like Mark Richardson is 8-4 up on Ruan. Okay, back to the live stream game. Tobie, ever the comedian. Okay, that was a good shot there, drawn by Ferdi. It looks like a bowl just behind the jack, but that's the shot for the time being. Tobie sticking to that backhand, sticking to that side of the rig. A bit short.
Ferdi is finding it now.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say it won't be long.
He's getting back into his groove now.
Yeah. Now, as I said earlier on, it wouldn't be long before he found it. Ferdi's too much of a good bowler, too much consistency. He's really good at consistency.
Getting back in his groove because he's playing with his arrow grooves. Oh no.
It's got a late swing. The ditch hand, it looks like it straightens, and then it's got a very late sort of swing to the jack, especially at that length that they're playing it now. It could be 3 to Ferdi, yeah. Let's see if you can hold that line a bit longer.
Oh no. Also out.
Yeah.
Oh, it might be like a measure.
2.
Okay, so Ferdi just picked up 2.
So that's now 12-7 to Tobie. And yourself, Mark, what balls do you play with, my mate?
Arrow groove.
Also the groove.
2.5 heavies here. In 2003, I played with a very good friend of mine, and he was my skip in a lot of competitions. And still up until today, we play together. And he's still my skip, Lonnie Nell from Pumalanga.
Lonnie now. He's a good bowler, Lonnie, eh?
When I started off, it will always be part of my life. I remember I played with this little dog, Henselite Tigers.
Okay.
And it was expired and everything. But the person whose balls it were, they could have played, so that's why I wanted that balls. And what happened is, the one day Olani saw me at the singles when I just started, and he said, "Are you willing to learn?" And I said, "Yes." Why? And he said, "Okay, I'm prepared to take this road on, and your bowling path. I will come through to Ermelo and then, help you, coach you, teach you a bit of bowls if you are willing. And I said, yes, please. And let me tell you, that guy, whenever he was on standby, he drove all the way from Secunda just to come and coach and teach me and help me.
That's a fantastic story.
And then we were playing bowls the one day at the club, and Lonnie tuned me, no, I must roll with these Tiger Pros. I think he bought it from Colleen Pickup. This green Tiger Pros size 4 heavies. And I said, why? And he said, no, just try it. Yes, and suddenly I find the lineup. But some guys there at the club said, no, don't change your balls. And Lonnie realized, no, they realized that if I get the right balls, it's got to be. And what happened is we walked to the car. I greeted Lonnie. I climbed in my car. And Lonnie came past me with his car and then he stopped. Yeah, I will never forget that day. And he came back to me. He said to me, okay, Mike, listen here. Just show me that back. And then you won't believe it. What a awesome guy. He took out
Yeah,
his balls
that's
back
fantastic.
with that 4 Hinterlight Tiger Pro. Yeah, Hinterlight Tiger Pro 4 heavies on
Yeah,
it.
well, ball, Ferdi.
And he just came and he said, you know what, I want to bless you with this balls. And he put it in my boot and he said, there's a bag, there's balls, there's everything. See you
Jeez,
next week, Thursday.
fantastic.
And let me tell you, that is a guy, I take my hat off for him. He just keeps on playing. I sometimes wonder why is it that he never made it to the SA Masters, you know.
Mm.
One of those good guys who know how to play balls, and then when you look at things and you compare, you just try and figure out why, you know, because he really
Yeah.
deserves it. But okay, there's apparently a criteria that needs to be followed. But what a bowler, what an awesome skip. And I'm just always,
And
I remember at
it
that
just
match.
sounds like an all-round good guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you know what's good, Nick? People always say, why do guys pray before the game? Because maybe they're praying soulish prayers. It's not true. Olani is one of those guys, and I know him. He just pray and he say, God, let this whole competition be in good sportsmanship and good camaraderie.
Yeah.
Let the best man win. That's it. It doesn't mean he's praying for favor for him, and I know him very well.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, that guy, he's not just like a friend or a skip. He's like a brother. Not only just a mentor and a coach. He's more than that to me.
No, that's fantastic. That's a lovely story, man. All right, so back to this head. What are we looking at here? Fatty.
Well,
It looks like Fatty's holding two, yeah, on this head.
yeah, no, Alani, awesome guy. Have the utmost respect for him.
No, that's an awesome story, Mark. And it's, and that's not just one of them. You get so many of those stories around. There's so many people in bowls, and that are just fantastic people. They're just really awesome people. Oh, what a good try!
Yeah, and you know, then we went to the 2003 into the nationals, and I played fours with him. And then what happened is we got into the last 16, and we played Jerry Baker and them.
Okay.
And although we lost the game afterwards, Jerry tuned me, you know, why don't you try Aero Grooves? But but now my loyalty is towards Lonnie.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
actually, I got a sponsor then for Aero for a pair of set of
yeah.
arrows, you know. And out of respect for Lonnie, because I mean he showed those balls to me and that, and I called him. I said to him, you know what, Lance, just tell me one thing. Would you mind if I get a set of arrow balls? And he said to me, but why? I said, well, I've got a guy who wants to sponsor me, but the problem that I'm having is he only believes in arrows, so he's willing, and without not even he didn't even think twice. He said, you know what, Mike, when you can get a sponsor that stands behind you and wants to sponsor you bowls and all of that, because they also see He said to me, I'm going to tell you today you will be stupid if you don't take it.
Yeah.
And that's when I went over to Aero Grooves. But do I miss the Henselite sometimes? Yes. I think all the bowls have the specific uh, criteria, for different greens.
Yeah.
But do I love my arrows? Yes. I will not soon go back to Henselite. I
Yeah.
love my arrows. Nothing against Henselite. Um, I love the people, Michelle and Wayne and all of those guys. Awesome people. The thing is, your balls become like your brand.
100%.
You just get used to them, and then you don't want to change from them.
Yeah. I see I made a mistake again. Tommy, thanks, buddy. When I was trying to see the scores from the angle that we're sitting at, the marker was in the way of Dylan's score, and it looked like 11-3 or 7-3 or whatever to Stitch. But I can look at the score now; it's 13-11 to Dylan. So yeah, thanks for pulling me right, buddy. Okay, so Tobie's holding one there. I don't know, Ferdi. He just crashed into that front one of Tobie, so it's still, yeah, the mark is just indicated there that Tobie's still holding the shot. No, he's chucked it out there now, Tobie. Let's have a look and see if it makes a comeback. I think it's going to late swing right at the end.
Yeah.
It hasn't come back enough.
So, Andy, just inform us a little bit more on your birthday thing coming up. 110 years and still going, and it seems like
Yeah.
it's a club that's going to be here for another 110 years.
Well, I hope so. I'm not going to be around for 110 years, but I hope the new members coming into the club, I really hope that they carry on with the traditions at this club, and it's old traditions. I mean, you have a look at our hall. We've got a museum inside there, a little case with all sorts of memorabilia in there. We've had this Namibian side that came to visit us in 2003. We've had Australian team from Australia come to visit us. So yeah, we're steeped in history, man, and I think it's just a fantastic club to belong to. And
Ferdi,
yeah,
sorry
no,
to interrupt, Ferdi. Just throw a perfect shot there behind the jack there.
yeah, I think Tubby's under the line there. No, he hasn't got the weight. They're measuring, so I wonder if that's for. No, it's only for
Whoa.
the first shot. Yeah, so he might have ran through a little bit too much.
Okay, it looks like Ferdi
One,
picked up
one to
another one.
Fatty. Yeah.
So after 11 innings, Ferdi Jansen starting to pick up his game. Let's see if he's going to go for a 26 or maybe to the tee here.
Yeah, he's going to end up on the tee, on the 2 meter tee. But he brought the mat up quite a bit. I think he brought it up about 4 or 5 paces from the 2 meter mark. So yeah, it's still just about a 3/4 length, 25, 26 meters or so. Yeah, if he runs it out, Fatty's got a good starter. Yeah,
Oh, this is a bowler
yeah,
on the
no,
jack.
fantastic bowling. It's the way to start, and then it puts your opponent under pressure right from the word go. Again, we come back to that first bowl pressure. Get the first one close, then your opponent's under pressure before he even gets on the mat. But he's trying hard, yeah.
Bad, and he got it.
Oh, that's an awesome try, man.
Well, I must say, we reached a record number of viewers. All in all together, it's 1,153 views that we had for the day.
Yeah, it's fantastic, man. So glad everybody tuned in. Watch some awesome bowls. I think tomorrow is going to be even more people.
Yeah. We'll run good Facebook
Yeah.
advertising tonight.
Are you going to put it on Facebook as well?
Yes.
Okay, well, that's awesome. You let people know. We can start sharing it around already. And he's trying again, Tobie. He's still just under that wood. Yeah, what two good tries. In fact, he shouldn't be covering that set of woods at the of Tobie's that are slightly at the back. He's still sticking to this hand.
Oh, this is going to be good if he misses that. Perfect line. He hits his front ball.
Could end up not a bad wood, that. No, it's about a meter and a bit out from the jack, but I think the line, it's right in Tobie's line. You know, if he's trying to trail that jack, it's right in the line, yeah. But he's still sticking to that hand. Tobie trying again. He's got a bit more weight this time. Oh, he's not far away, yeah. Oh, well played. Yeah, awesome shot. Well played. That was a cracking shot by Tobie. He was under a bit of pressure there. He's only got the one wood left. And Tobie's, Ferdi's under a bit of pressure now. Because I think he could be two down here. Now, sticking on his backhand, Ferdi. The road's pretty good. He's got to clear his frontwards. No. No, I think Tobie's holding two, yeah. Big swing at the end.
I think it's going to be free. If it doesn't go into the ditch, I think it's free. Let's see what Ferdi says.
Okay, so they're going to have a measure there. It looks like they're going to prop Ferdi's bowl. That one sitting behind Tobie's bowl there. They're going to prop it so that it doesn't move if they move the shot wood away. Yeah, there we go. Was that only one? We'll see when the marker gets down the other end what he puts on the board there, but I think it was only one. Back to the same length again, a 3/4, just over a 3/4 length. Tobie's first wood looks on a good round there.
Looks like Tobie only picked up one there.
Yeah. Just running slightly with his first wood, Tobie, but rather be behind than in front. A big swing at the end now. Yeah, I think his weight's going to be really good there.
I think you've got it.
Yeah, I think he's got it.
Next to the jack there. You see, for me now in this case, like Tobie just rolled now, I would have wanted to know now, am I jack level there? Because, okay, yo, look how the balls are swinging down.
He's got a good line here, Ferdi. You're going to swing inside Tobie's wood, he's going to pick two up here. Yeah, he's made it two.
Do you got of that lollipops? Not.
Nah.
Okay, sorry. Unfortunately, we do not have lollipops here by Krugersdorp Bowls Club. Sorry for that, but yeah, I think the score is sufficient enough for now. For the first time, I don't think it's bad.
Okay, that's unusual. They're talking about a measure per shot. I actually, from this angle, I thought Ferdi was holding too. I think he's playing with a bit more feeling than this one. He's trying to roll his own into the head. Or trying to get to Tobie's backward. Oh, he's got to his backward. That's a great shot. It's a pity he couldn't get it more full on, but he might have rolled it.
Marker is gonna show now.
Tobie's not answering the question.
Okay, he's not even asking.
Yeah, I was surprised at that. I thought he would have asked the question. Still a bolt to go, Tobie. Sorry for shouting in your ears, everybody. I'll find somebody else to go and get some sports. Well, if he gets around that front wood, it's very good. Sure.
Oh, gee.
Did he knock him in for another shot? If he would have cleared, I think his weight was very good, Ferdi. If he would have cleared that front one, he would have been round. He would have been good. Tobie kicked two away, so it must have been two to Ferdi, and they're going to measure for a third.
Friday say no. I'm gonna measure this myself.
I'll have a look at the score now. It looks like two, yeah.
Said it's two. Ferdi Jansen just picked up 2 there.
So yeah, 13-12 on the 13th. Just go and get some scores for the other guys.
100%. Yeah. So what shall we say? We will see what's going to happen here. Ferdi Jansen is an excellent bowler as well as Tobie Gerber. Just some interesting facts on Ferdi Jansen. In 2024, both me and Ferdi managed to get into the top 8 of the Ball South Africa Men's Nationals, and he won the Sables Open Singles in that year. In 2025, he managed to get a bronze in the Gauteng Open Singles and a bronze in the PBA Qualifier Singles, and then he won the gold in the Sables Masters. Yeah, if he can just rest that one, it will be a good shot. It seems like he did rest it. Adding a little bit more pressure to Tobie. Ferdi is currently holding 2 down here. So let's see what he can do with his last ball. Doesn't look like a bad ball, but he's definitely holding 2. So we will see. Ferdi have picked up 2. And the score now is 14-3 in favor of Ferdi. So we also would just
Arrow used by world champ.
to come back and just thank everybody that joined the stream today who helped us to get to 1,168 viewers and concurrent viewers. It was jumping up and down, but thanks a lot. This is really awesome. Without you, it wouldn't have been possible. There's a big chance of Ferdi holding free there. Yeah, so this is nice. Let's see what's happening. Yeah, the main guy is back.
All right, everybody. I've got some updated scores for you. Let's just watch this one from Ferdi.
Yeah.
Oh, he's trying really hard here. Oh, well bowled. Yeah, awesome bowling. Oh, so I skipped out for a minute to go and get scores, and Ferdi jumped in the lead.
Yeah.
14-13 to Ferdi.
Looks like it is currently holding full down there.
Okay, he's playing with a bit of searching weight now, Tobie's. You've got to bend a bit quicker. Yeah, it was a good shot. All right, while they're just checking down there, let me give you some of the updates on the scores. In the ladies section, Helen is 8-2 up on Mary and Dummer. Layla is 8-2 up as well against Desiree Steinobel. Shanae is 7-1 down against Elisa's Heine. Tubelo is 11-1 down, and she's playing Bridget. Marissa is 6-4 up against Nikki Neal. And Debbie Phillips is 13-0 up against Devin de Jong. And yeah, that's after 7 ends.
they just picked up one. So
Only one.
mm,
So Tobie cut down pretty well then because he was
yeah,
holding four.
I was cutting down three there.
Sure. A real pressure ball that he pulled out of the hat. All right, let's just go through the men. Mark Richardson is 14-6 up against Ruan de Jong after 15 ends. Wilson is 19-11 up against Craig Nickel after 17 ends. Martin Jansen is 14-5 up against Corey Tag after 13 ends. Stitch is 15-17 down, so Dylan Diedrichs is 17-15 up on Stitch after 17 ends. And Robbie is 14-7 up on Morgan after 16 ends. I hope that helps everybody.
Ferdi just throw a color of
Oh,
a shot.
man, what a bowl. Yeah, that's awesome bowling. One day when I'm big, I'm going to play just like that. Mike, I'm telling you.
Now it's really game faces on.
100%. Yeah, Tobie's not too far away with that one, but you know, after a first ball like that, you're under the pressure, so you got to get closer than half a meter.
And it's like Ferdi just starts to find it now.
You see, he persevered with his hand out here on his backhand, so he's finding it pretty well, and he's finding the weight a lot more consistent now. Brad, thanks, Uncle Andy. Praise you, my buddy. Well, if he swings hard now, he's going to be really good, yeah.
Oh, you have it.
Oh, man, what a lovely try, man.
Yeah.
Great try. This game's heating up a bit now.
I see we suddenly somewhere jumped on the viewers from 1,150 to 1,178. It looks like this game is interesting.
Yeah, people are interested in it. It's good.
Ferdi went a bit wide
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, it's the same as what's the name on the ditch hand. It looks like if you get outside the line, you don't come back. And Tobie's added a bit of weight here, so I don't think he's going to come back from that. It's a good effort, and I think the weight was good for the shot, but I don't think he, just add that little bit of weight, and it seems to hang a bit out there.
Arrow used by world champions Kelvin.
What do I want to do with arrow balls?
Yeah, you said earlier on, you won't get rid of your arrows.
Yeah, no, I'm a strong arrow entrepreneur, definitely. I will not so much change back. Me and my swallows, we do understand one another.
Yeah, I see what Ferdi was trying to do. He's trying to put in a backward because he hasn't got anything behind the jack, Ferdi. But I tell you what, it's only got a one ball target, so it takes a bit of hitting this. Yeah, he's having a go at it. Nah, he's pulled it across, unfortunately. There's another one to Ferdi. Ferdi moves to 16-13. I'm the same. I also play with aero grooves, and I won't change again. I love my arrows.
Yeah, no. And strangely enough, it's 16 on the 16th end as well.
How often do you see that?
Yeah.
I see Wilson and Craig Nicola finished, and Wilson won that one. Must have been 21-11. Yeah, but Wilson won that one. So he's won 2 out of the 3 this morning. Or today, should I say. He's won 2 out of the 3. So he's still in with a good chance tomorrow. He's got to have a good day tomorrow morning, or good morning tomorrow morning, and he's still in with a chance. I'm back to that length.
Is my not up to. I hope we can hit that 1,200 mark before these guys finish.
Yeah, come on, guys, get in there. Live stream this, man. YouTube. Phone somebody, phone a friend. We're at 1,184. Oh, we need another couple. Another 20 would be good. Now, what a good opener from Ferdi. That's a really good start.
I think that's the reason for him staying
On the ditch end. Yeah.
Because he's getting it.
Yeah, he's finding the line nicely out there now. I saw when he was coming down now, he just went outside the line and it hung out there. But going up away from where we're sitting, he's nailing that line pretty good all the time.
Oh, and Tobie's picking up the... Oh.
Just seemed to run a bit at the end, but it's probably more line than his weight. I think his weight was pretty good. If you had that little bit of touch of grass, he would have been good there. You see, there he goes. He's just got outside the line, Ferdi, and it seems to hang, doesn't come back. And he's a bit heavier. Yeah, it all gets exciting now. You see, when you get to the back end of when the scores start getting close to that checkout zone,
Now the competition is on.
Oh, that was a good try. That was really a good try. If he would have just got inside that, I think he would have been close to the shot. Yeah, I think that's the line that Tobie's looking. Okay, that Ferdi's looking for. Even from there, it swings nicely now. Sit down on that wood. Oof. And Tobie sticking on the other side there to what Ferdi's playing. Has he got the weight?
Oh, it looks perfect.
It gets across the head, it just swings, eh?
Okay, Ferdi showed it. He's holding.
That Ferdi's holding.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah, Ferdi playing the same hand again. I think it's all on his weight here. I think the line's pretty decent. It's just a matter of weight.
Good. Yeah, I think it might be even in front of that.
Okay, Tobie sending down his last wood. Now he's under a bit of pressure here. I think he might be the one down. One or two down.
It's quite amazing to see all the spectators arriving here still, and we are nearly finished here.
Yeah.
And they still keep on coming.
They know the beers are cheap.
Yeah.
And we've got a decent brandy special on as well.
Oh, okay.
Looks like one to Ferdi. Yeah, one to Ferdi. Yeah. This. Bessie, was het een? Ja. we're getting to the back end of it now. Ferdi's 16-13 up. No, 17-13 up. So he's in that zone, Mike.
That checkout zone. You just need to put in its 4 digits. Once you put in that 4 digits, it's cashing time, but it seems like it's hanging this side.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's going, no, it's
Yeah.
not going into the ditch at least.
He's about 1.5 meters through the head.
Yeah.
So it must be comeback time now for Tobie. He's got to put his nose to the ground here and start producing some really good shots out of it. I think the first one, yeah, he's a bit short.
Guys, you must come and help us here. We only short 3 more people to hit that 2,000. To hit that 2,000 viewers mark.
Let's have a look at his weight now. I think he's just nipped his line a bit, but let's have a look at the weight. The weight's going to help him here. Yeah, it's a good shot. Yeah, well played. Shot. Awesome ball. It's a better road from Tobie. If he sits on, yeah, oh, he just got it too full. If he would have got half of that, would have been really good. But yeah, Tobie, Ferdi following it down. I think he's going to be a bit short here. I think he's just going to run out of steam. Oh, what a lovely try, though. He's probably about 3/4 of a meter short, but what a great try. Giving it the old finger measure now. Okay. So Tobie's, Ferdi saying he's holding shot with the backwood. Okay, it's unusual. Tobie's changed his hand. He's probably trying to sit on Ferdi's backwood and make 2 of it. Not far away. Now, he had lovely weight for that shot. I think he's just a bit wide on the line. I would have thought he would have played the other hand, trying to draw to the jack or roll his, because if Ferdi's going with a finger measure, it must be pretty close. So if you give his one roll, you could be picking up shots. So the other hand might have been better than playing the ditch hand that he hasn't played for a little while. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, I think his road's very good, yeah. A little trickle on that jack, he'll definitely make 2 of it. Oh, what a lovely try. Just running through. Now he's trying hard again. Oh, he's trying really hard, yeah. You're going to sit that wood. Just slips past, man.
These guys are getting tough now. We just need that one more viewer to sign in and view and watch a little bit of balls with us here.
1,199. Come on, guys. Give us another one. When we hit the 2,000 mark, myself and Mark are going to stop broadcasting and go for a beer.
Gonna get drunk.
It's getting closer now. 18, 13. Tobie has been stuck on 13 for a couple of ends now. Yes. Unlucky for some, I suppose, 13.
This is amazing. After 18 inch, 1813.
Yeah.
It was like 16 inch, 1613 as well.
Yeah, it looks like a very good starter again. It's got a late swing down the bottom there.
Guys, you are awesome. You just helped us hitting 1,201 viewers.
Fantastic, guys. I hope you've all enjoyed it today as much as what we have. It's been fun.
Wait until tomorrow, then you're gonna see what fun we're gonna
Hey.
have.
Yeah, Tobie's lacking a bit of weight in that first wood. Oh, look at it swinging back now. Oh, still going. Ferdi seems to be nailing this line on this hand consistently now.
Yeah, he got this now.
Oh, how
and
bold.
a little trail.
What a, that's a fantastic ball. What a ball.
Currently puts him onto 20.
Yeah,
Definitely just a one pin digit short of cashing in, getting his green fees paid, and claiming the win.
Tobie's having a bit of a run of it.
Oh,
Oh, he's
that's a
cleared the
hard
front
line.
wood. So, Ferdi drawing another one. But Ferdi now, I think this is where experience will come in. He'll try and put another one down there, close to the head. But I think he might go a bit
Just
wider.
take one pass to the 2 meter
That's it,
side.
yeah. You see, he's hanging out there wider the jack. I think because if you look at the position of his bowl, if Tobie does his, that's where the jack's going to. So that's clever thinking. That really a good bowl. Now sometimes you can be too greedy and try and nail the jack. You need those positional woods, and I think that's a really good positional wood.
Now to go and try to draw.
That's it. He's not
And
far
it's not a
away.
back,
He's
and
not far
he's
away.
having
Pick
it.
up. Oh, what a good try.
So,
I think he's still 2 down now.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
The umpire just
Ferdi-
marked it there. He's 2 down. 2 up, sorry. Ferdi's 2 up. Oh. You can see Ferdi's body language. You see him pushing his hands down, trying to slow it down. Maybe he might be a bit heavier, but it looks pretty good. Come that swing at the end. And Tobie's still not asking the question. I would have thought he would have asked whether he's 2 or 3 down. Because I'm not sure that Ferdi's lost wood, whether it's... Has he got the weight to hold that line? Oh, he's trying really hard, yeah. He's got to hold that line. He's just going to get underneath it.
If Ferdi picks up 3. Oh,
yeah, it looks like 3, yeah.
Game over.
That's why I said it's a wonder that Tobie didn't ask when he was 2 or 3
Yeah.
down. It might have lifted the concentration level or something at the end there. But well played, Ferdi. Ferdi winning that one 21-13.
What a good game it was. And the game was won in 19 ends.
19 ends.
Yeah.
Just when we get over 1,204 viewers, the game finishes.
Yeah.
But there's still a couple of good games going on there. Before we go off air, can I quickly run down there and see if I can get some scores from the ladies?
Please, I'm going to play some app and then we're going to keep you up to date with the scores of the games currently still going on. So just stick with us. Thank you. Hi guys, what an honor and privilege to sit here with Ferdi Jansen. I also just want to start off by saying I had the honor of playing with him in the men's nationals in 2024, where we ended up in the top 8. So what a skippy, and not just a skip, he's like a friend, a father, a brother, everything in one. Ferdi, first of all, congratulations on your win now against Tobie. Would you be so kind as to explain to us how the green were playing, and just your thoughts on the game in general? Because we saw in the beginning it was like both of you were struggling to find that perfect weight and that line the way you wanted. And then suddenly I catch on that you use the front hand and back hand forehand that side, backhand backwards. Just talk us through it and
Yeah.
then tell us what's next for you and how did you feel during the game.
Yeah, Mike, thanks. Yeah, the thing is, the green has been changing the whole day. From the first game this morning, it was a bit heavy. You had to push it that little, and then as the day progresses, the green starting gets faster. Depending on the wind, you're coming up, it's slower. You're going down, it's faster. The greens and the hands and the lines and the speed continuously changes. So in the beginning, it was difficult to find it. Then I just said to myself, stick to one hand. It's one line to fix, one way to fix up and down. So that's why I just sticked on the one side, because the backhand up and down, it's a smooth line, but on the end, it makes just that hockey stick bend, which is I'm not used to with my balls. So it was quite difficult on the backhand going down and coming up on the forehand. And the hence I changed to the swinging hand. However, the swinging hand was much faster. If it was like 28 meters, I had to focus on 26-meter weight in order to get there. Otherwise, if you just follow through too much, your ball is in the ditch.
Yeah, no, but still, all in all, good balls. You are just a masters player. You are excellent bowler. What's next, and who do you play next, and what's your predictions on what's going to happen in the rest of the weekend?
First of all, thanks to Tobie. Tobie played an excellent game. He played very well. Unfortunately, I think he battled with a hand that was very difficult. That cost him. Going forward, it's difficult to predict. There's a set of brilliant bowlers. I mean, there's 6 guys. Anyone can win at any time. The main thing here is you got to stick to your guns. You got to stick to your game plan, and you got to make it work. If you slip, you might have a slip once or twice, but make sure the score is very little. If you lose like 21-0 or that, it makes it very, very difficult for other team members to catch up with you, unless you lose 2 games in a row. But if you lose one with a shot aggregate that high, you are guaranteed for a bronze or a possible gold, silver.
Ferdi, just tell me, do you know Amanda Pelser?
Sounds very, very familiar.
Because I see she's keep on telling us she's backing you, and yes, she just mentioned to us on the live chat. Well done, Ferdi.
Amanda, thank you for your support. Thank you very much to my family that watched the game there from the Free State and Oedenhalsrus. Thank you, all of you. I hope I didn't disappoint you, but I promise you it's more difficult than it looks. But once again, Amanda, thank you for your support.
Okay, guys, so this was Ferdi Jansen, and we are standing behind him. Awesome bowler, awesome friend, and also an awesome skip to play with. And see you in the next round. We're just going to go over to some ads until we get somebody else for an interview. Ferdi, anything else you want to say?
I just want to say, first of all, thank you to the Lord for this blessed day. It's a lovely winter's day. Thank you for the Lord for helping me in this game, because you need spiritual help as well. And then for the greenkeepers and everybody that is busy this day helping us, preparing the greens, preparing the food. Thank you very much. And then to you, Michael, for streaming this live. We much appreciate it.
It's only a pleasure, Uncle Ferdi. Enjoy the rest of the tournament.